Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with the weekly PSA lesson. And it's PSA number 14, and it's dealing with tactful accountability. We all make mistakes, and it's a natural part of being human, you know. But what truly defines us is how we take responsibility for those mistakes and how we approach accountability. In our daily lives, misunderstandings happen, and sometimes we inadvertently hurt others. But instead of ignoring or denying our mistakes, let's learn to be tactful in how we handle them. Acknowledge your mistakes. When you realize you've done something wrong, admit it to yourself and the others involved. Avoid making excuses or shifting blame. Acknowledging your mistake shows courage and integrity. And I agree with that. As uncomfortable as it is to admit it, it's just better to get it out of the way, you know, just say I made a mistake and move on with it. Apologize sincerely, you know. Say I'm sorry and mean it. Offer genuine remorse for the harm caused and be specific about what you're sorry for. A heartfelt apology can begin the healing process and rebuild trust. That's very important. People underestimate the power of being tactful. Learn and grow. Reflect on what led to the mistake and understand how it impacted others. Use this experience as an opportunity for personal growth and to prevent similar errors in the future. I used to tell my students when I was a counselor and an advisor, you know, when we make mistakes, it usually affects somebody else more than it does us, you know, at first. Just think about that. Make amends. If possible, take actions to repair the damage caused. Sometimes it's not enough to say sorry. Our actions speak louder than words, and I watch how people act. I listen to what they say. I was such an open-hearted person. I was just so open, and I'm trusting and everything. And I got in, you know, to big problems from that. You know, so we got to be careful. But I'm gonna not let people get in the way of me being an authentic and genuine person. You know, I'm gonna stay an open person. I'm gonna be more cautious though how I interact with people, but I'm not gonna allow my being naive get in the way of me having connections and having interactions with others. I'm just gonna be more careful about it. Accept the consequences, you know, when you make a mistake. Accountability means understanding that every action has consequences. Embrace the outcome, you know, of your, you know, embrace the outcomes of your mistake and learn from them. It's just better to just, if it's something that affects others, just say, you know, just apologize for it and move on, you know. Being accountable is not about being perfect. It's about showing vulnerability and the willingness to make things right. Let's create a culture of empathy and compassion where accountability is valued and encouraged. And I think that the adults, those of us who want to try to make a difference, it's important that we try to turn this whole world around and bring things back into a better perspective than what I see going on right now. It's way too wild and loose, and we're handing the keys to the children, you know, and the behaviors are upside down. You know, we got to get things back in alignment. You know, what's good should be good, and what's bad is bad. You know, instead of the bad being edified as the thing to do. You know, we gotta get some common sense about how we're allowing this world to progress into our future. Remember, we all make mistakes, but it's how we handle them that defines, you know, who we are. Together we can build a more responsible and understanding community. And this message was brought to you by Michelle Strickland. Let's strive for a better tomorrow, one accountable step at a time. Thank you for listening.